It's nighttime, and I haven't filmed anything because I'm tired. Normally, when you go away on vacation or just away for the weekend, you normally think that's gonna like rejuvenate me, and it's gonna be all relaxing and nice. And more often than not, it's very tiring, really. But you somehow like have a ton of energy while it's happening. But then as soon as the weekend's over, you feel like really drained, and you just feel like you need like a day to recharge. And I all kind of didn't have that because I had to go to work right away, and then I had to go to work this morning, or well, afternoon, and then now is my rechargey time, and I think that's why I didn't film anything because that would have been really boring. So I'm waiting for Cheryl to get home. I'm sure she'll have wonderful things to say. So Cheryl got me playing this game called Minion Rush. It's another iOS thing, and I'm not sure why I get addicted to iOS games, because I grew up playing like Nintendo games and Genesis games and Super Nintendo games. I never had a Master System, but my parents did have an Atari. Anyways, I grew up playing games, and now I tend to not play like the big AAA blockbuster titles. I think it's because I feel they're too long. For instance, I've got Assassin's Creed 3 that I still need to finish. I've got Darksiders that I still need to finish. I haven't gotten too far in Skyrim, but I have all those games, and I've played all those games like to a certain point, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then I just kind of stopped. And I'm not sure why. I think it's because I just like bite-sized games. So that's why things like sports games are so much fun, because I can play half an hour sports game and be good. And just be like, yeah, I played it, cool. And then just kind of move on. But I can't do that with Skyrim or The Sims. I think the last game like that was like big that I finished was Arkham City. And that's just because it was Batman. But otherwise, I don't think I've actually finished a game like that in a while. Yeah, it's just been Batman. Oh, I did Tomb Raider. I finished that game. That was cool. But I didn't do all the finding of, didn't unlock all the secrets and get all the collectibles and all that. I just finished the game. And I did finish BioShock as well. But I think it's just because I'm a big fan of BioShock. Not that I'm not a big fan of like the other games, but it's just, I don't know. I kind of lost interest in them really fast. Is that weird? Probably, right? Hopefully Cheryl comes home. Come home, Cheryl?
Hey guys, I made it home.
Woo!
Woo! Sorry for not filming today, but I am tired.
We're both tired.
We're both very tired. I even slept through a text that my dad sent me at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He had to rush my mom up to the hospital. She had like a stupidly high fever. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it was high enough for her to go to the hospital. As far as I know, she is still there, and they are going to keep her overnight, possibly for 2 days, just to kind of make sure. Last I checked in, it has gone down. My dad was just heading home to get some sleep because he was up since 3 o'clock this morning as well, and so was my mom. So he was going to go home and get some rest. My mom was going to sleep at the hospital. I don't know if he's going to go back up to see her tonight or not. He probably will. So hopefully, just positive thoughts for my mom, if you got any. It was kind of funny because my dad bought her some flowers for in the room, and he just signed it, "Love Joseph, get better now," which is really funny. So hopefully she feels better. I'll check in with her again tomorrow. She's got her phone up at the hospital now, and they'll let her use it. So hopefully things get better soon. Find out whatever caused it. She's on some heavy antibiotics apparently, so. Although on the plus side, she has that the food quality has improved from the last time she was in the hospital for a long period of time, which I believe was when my brother was born. So that's 22 years ago. Because I think every other time she's gone, it's just for a few hours and then she's out again. So that's a positive, right? That's a positive. Today at work, I had a lot of stuff. We get some kids to come in and help us during the summertime to help with things. And so they were in today and they started their training today. I have some more coming in. It's always tiring and weird because you're used to doing all the work yourself or most of the work yourself. And so then you're just like throwing it in the hands of 5 kids who have never done it before. So it's always weird and like almost like nerve-wracking watching them trying to do these things, especially because things just come second nature to you. So watching them try to do stuff, and it's a little frustrating, but I've got a bunch of hard workers, hopefully. I mean, it's only been one day, but they seem like hard workers and they seem like a good bunch of kids, so hopefully that will make my life easier over the summer.
When Cheryl mentioned hospital food and how it had improved, it really reminded me of the time that I spent in the hospital. A couple of you guys know about this, but I was actually in the hospital for about like a month and a half. Wow, this was 14 years ago. Yeah, almost 14 years ago. I was in the hospital and I had back surgery and whatnot, hence my username. Anyways, long story short, I remember the food that they gave me, and it was always like, it was basically that microwave turkey dinner stuff, or it was that microwave beef dinner stuff all the time. It was nothing new. It was always that stuff. So whenever you were getting dinner, it was like really thinly sliced turkey with like the really gross turkey gravy on it, or really thinly sliced beef with gross beef gravy on it. And your sides were always like mashed potatoes and peas, or mashed potatoes and corn, just like a TV dinner. So, the odd chance that my mom would swing by, that was like she swung by a lot. So, she would usually go down to the food court and pick up like a sandwich or something that I could have instead. Basically because I wasn't there for dietary reasons, so it's not like they had like a restriction on what I could or couldn't eat. It was just those were my choices at that point, and it was really gross. And after 2 weeks of the same thing, over and over again, I felt really sick of it. And that's saying a lot, because I'm normally the kind of person who can eat the same thing over and over again. I was in the hospital in 2000 to 2001. That winter. Anyways, the food was so gross that I could not keep eating it. I think the only thing that I really still liked was the mac and cheese, because it's really hard to screw that up. Everything else was disgusting. Sorry.
Okay, so sorry this vlog is so short, but we're just both drained.
Kind of, yes.
And tired, and it was a very long day for both of us.
For her, especially.
Yes.
Because you finally got back to work.
Yes, I did. Tomorrow's will be longer and more exciting, I promise.
Hopefully.
We're just both dead, so...
Yeah. Ooh, and next week we'll have a little surprise.
Yes, we will. I almost forgot about that. We will have a little surprise.
Can't tell you what it is
No,
now.
Can't tell you what it is, but
we're working on it.
We are working on it. We're collaborating.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess...
Should be cool.
It should be cool. So that is going to be it for tonight, guys. Again, sorry for the short vlog. We will see you
tomorrow.
Same bad place, same bad time.
Sure.
Alright. Night, guys.
Bye.